Hi everyone, welcome to Maxine Loves Crafts. I'm Maxine, which I think most of you know, but if you're new here, hello, it's so nice to meet you. Thank you for stopping on this video. All of my subscribers that have been here for the long haul, thank you so much for all the support and love that you give me. It's truly, I'm just grateful. I'm truly grateful. Okay, so we have a very special video today. I like to just tell it right in the beginning of my video so that way I don't miss anything. Today is the Easter Around the World collaboration. It's created by CeeJDIY, and there's going to be a huge playlist. Tons and tons of inspiring, talented, amazingly wonderful women that have come together to create for Easter. Easter is very special to me. I was born on Easter. This year it's really early. So, yeah, it's not... It's definitely not close to my birthday this year. It's about 2 weeks away. But Easter's definitely special. I love it so much, and I know most of you do too. So I hope that you come along this playlist, get inspired, create something beautiful, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Please don't forget to like this video if you like it. If you're new here, I'd love for you to stick around, think about subscribing, and let's go ahead and get started in this huge, wonderful collaboration. Thanks, C, and all the other ladies that are in this with me. I'm so happy to be amongst such talented women. All right, let's get started. Okay, look at all those women, those talented creators. If you're coming from their channel, once again, I hope you'll stick around. And if you're one of my subscribers going to one of their channels, let them know I sent you. You guys, let's get started. I'm so ready to start this DIYs for you. Here we go. Okay, so I have this board from Walmart. It was supposed to be 90% off for Christmas, which would have made it 50 cents, but they actually ended up being 75% off, so I got them for $1.25. The same price as Dollar Tree signs, but I really wanted it for 50 cents. So I'm gonna paint this in plaster, okay? And I'm also gonna take all these sticks here where I've already cut them, and I used my miter box saw and sanded them with my finger sander here. Here's my finger sander. Okay, and then I'm going to paint them in pumpkin, and I'm going to distress them with antique. Now, the reason I'm showing you it like this is because it's too big, like for the space that I'm crafting. As you see, this desk here is so full, and I craft on this desk. So, yeah. So as soon as I get all this painted and dried, I'll come back on to show you exactly what I'm doing with all of this, which some of you probably already have guessed, but I'm super excited to show you in a minute. Okay, so this is my favorite DIY, by the way. I'm so excited for this one. So here are all my carrot pieces, basically. Painted orange. Now I'm distressing them like I said I was going to. And I'm not the best distresser, even though I like the look. But this project I am in love with. I got the inspiration for this off of Pinterest. I like to go to like stores like Kirkland's and Wayfair and Pinterest and to look for inspiration to see if things that, you can get an idea. I get so much inspiration from that. And, I never recreate it exactly. You always try to want to put your own spin on it. And so that's what I did. I found something that looked like a lot like this on Pinterest, and I recreated it because I so wanted it in my DIY decor. So I hope that you'll get excited. These are just paint sticks that I've cut down into little pieces and with my miter saw and, painted them orange, distressing them. And we're going to just, obviously I made them smaller and smaller as it went down. And that's what I'm trying to do is distress them because I leave the board completely white. On the one I saw, the board was much older. It was like planks. It was a really nice looking board. But so now we're going to measure it all out, okay? And make sure that, it's where I want it. I have to leave enough room at top for my greenery and my bows and stuff. So that's what I'm doing right now, is just trying to make sure I can figure out where do I want them all to be and how do I want it to look. Okay, so as you heard, our little dog was crying, so I had to stop to go take her potty real quick. Okay, so I'm back to describing what I was doing. So now I'm just putting them on there. I want to like kind of go catty corner, you know, down. I don't want it to go straight down. Like I didn't think that would look cute. So I'm catty cornering it. And as I'm putting them down, I'm like, oh, I so hope this comes out right. You know, is it going to look right? Is it going to fit on here perfect? And surprisingly, it came out stunning. I'm telling you, this is my favorite. I love it so much. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. You'll have to tell me in the comments down below. Excuse me, which one of these is your favorite? Okay, and this did not take any kind of, you know, Cricut, no silhouette, nothing to do. This is just paint, ribbon, and wood. Oh, fabric. So, okay, now I'm going to take and I'm going to cut. Oh, I got that boxwood greenery from Walmart. I think it was like $1.38 or something. So I got two because I wasn't sure how many I was going to need for this DIY, but I only needed one. So I cut them all off and then I'm going to tie those together with a piece of twine. So that, you know, they're, you know, looking like the top of my carrot. So there's just going to be so much inspiration in this video, you guys. I know I've already said that, but I cannot wait to see what everyone else makes. So, you know, it's going to be a really exciting collab. I love being in collabs this big because not only that, you get to reach out to people who've maybe never seen you before. You get to see YouTube channels I've never seen before. There's just so much good about this, and I'm so grateful and blessed to be in this collab. So I really hope that, you know, you guys will like it, enjoy it, and come back next time we have it. And thanks for CeeJDIY, who did the hard work of putting this all together, because it takes a lot to do this. Okay, so I'm getting my greenery down. Now what I'm going to do after that, I have to hold it down for a little because I don't want the, you know, hot glue to pop off. I don't want my greenery to come off my carrot. So I start taking ribbons and fabrics, and I'm cutting them longer and shorter, and I'm going to dovetail all of them. So I get a bunch of it together, and, you know, I just like took all the Easter like orangish colored ribbons and, you know, all the stuff I'd bought for Easter that didn't have bunnies and stuff on it, you know, that was orange and what to do with carrots. So, and I bought this Hobby Lobby ribbons I bought, I think last year or the year before last. And the ribbon I think I got a couple years ago. This is all stuff that's been in my stash. The only thing new I bought for this was the greenery and the board I bought after Christmas at Walmart. I got, I think, 5 of them because they're such really nice boards, you know. They're thicker than the ones from Dollar Tree. Okay, so I'm dovetailing all of my ribbons. Now I'm going to cut some fabrics, and I'm just going to cut a couple squares out of each fabric, and then I'm going to slice them up the middle, and then I'm going to dovetail those. I was kind of getting a little too worried that it was going to be too much orange, but I think with all the different color oranges and everything that I had, I really think that it came out. The mix of color went really well. So now I did cut this ribbon. I didn't rip it, which maybe I should have ripped some of it. That might have looked better. But so now I have them all cut. I'm going to finish dovetailing all of them. Okay, now here's where I'm going to start putting them together, like as one big ribbon, right? Plus I also had some Dollar Tree, that mesh-like ribbon that we got a couple years back, and they're still selling it. So, you know, I really thought that that would look good in here too, just to get a little bit of like light beige in it, which you'll see. I guess you can't really see it too well because it kind of goes with everything, but I put it in there. Okay, so now I'm just going to tie all that together, in a big old knot, cut off my strings, and then I'm going to add it to the top of my carrot. This is definitely a project I'm keeping. I'm going to have it out with my decor every year for Easter. It just goes really well with my decor. So, and we're really hoping to buy a house within the next 2 to 5 years. So hopefully we'll have more space and, you know, be able to have more of my crafting stuff that I've made out. I did cut some of that greenery off because I didn't want the greenery to go below my ribbons. So there we go. And I'm going to hot glue that on. And that's all I did. This probably took me maybe in total 1.5 hours. And that's only because of all the painting and the drying. It really didn't take very long. Now here it is at the bottom of my stairs with, you know, just another piece of decor for Easter. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this so much. It's my favorite. Well, now watch, I'm going to say that about every DIY we do here. Final reveal of this carrot. I do try to do my favorite first. I don't know why. I've kind of always been, I think because I'm so excited about it, I just want to share it. But, look at it. It's just adorable. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on to DIY number 2. So this is, I had these 3, I guess they're like candlesticks. They're mini ones. Plus I had 2 of the bunnies and the egg from Dollar Tree, right? So I paint all of them in the cashew, which I am loving that cashew. I'm like using it on everything because I've always wanted a tan, but never really knew what to buy. And I saw Tammy from Happiness Created use this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love that color. So I went to Walmart, picked it up along with Dust, which is a blue. So I'm painting all of them the cashew, every one of them. And don't worry, I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me paint all of this because you know how to paint, right? So now sometimes though, I feel like when we take some of the painting out, it kind of takes out, you know, the process of the video, but you know, how much can you really watch someone paint, right? So, okay, I have all of them colored now, or colored. You guys never know what's going to come out of my mouth. I have them all painted now in my cashew. Now I picked out 2 chicks and a bunny. Okay, and I'm going to use those in front of my ribbon here in just a second. So I paint the chicks in maize and the bunny in ballerina. These I really like too. I just love these so much. I wish I would have had one taller, because you know how everything's like in 2s or 5s, or, I mean, I'm sorry, in 3s or 5s. Like you don't want to have something in 2s, right? So I wanted to make 3 of them so that they could look really well together. The problem was that they were all the same size, but they still come out so cute and I just love them. Okay, so I'm going to take, again, my antiquing wax from Waverly, and I'm going to distress everything. I do distress these, you know, the candlesticks, the little, you know, little ones. I really distress them a lot because I really wanted it to look rustic farmhouse. So really distressed it up. And if you don't like this part, just skip it. If you don't like distressing, by all means, don't do it. I do feel like it's, you know, a certain taste, but I love it. I just think that everything looks so much better if it's distressed. So, yeah, I'm distressing it. I love these bunnies and these eggs from Dollar Tree. Oh my gosh, those bigger ones that they have now, I'm so looking for those and I cannot find them. But, oh, I'm so looking for them. Okay, so now now it's all dry. They're distressed. I took some, is that Spanish moss? The one that's, yeah, Spanish, the brown one. And I'm going to take that and shove it down in my cup, right in the top of my candle holder, just to kind of give it something to sit on. Because I didn't want you to see the holes inside the candlestick, right? So I get that glued on. You know, I hold it down for quite a while to make sure it's all gets really tight and glued. Then I've already made some ribbons off camera because it takes me a while to make ribbons. And as I get better at them, I will start doing them on camera, but it just takes me a while. So I put my little buffalo check ribbon on there, and then I put my little chick on the middle of it, and she's done. I love it so much. Oh, I just love these so much. Okay, the next one, same thing. I'm just going to shove some Spanish moss down in there. And I didn't even glue the Spanish moss down. I just shoved it down in there because the hole was perfect size for me to get some of that down in there. And then same thing with all three of them. I'm going to do that, glue them on top. Now with the egg, I took a yellow ribbon and I put the pink bunny in the front. So we have two of the chicks in the middle of the buffalo check ribbon and then the yellow with the pink bunny. You know, because I didn't want them to all be exactly the same because they're not, you know, they're a tiny bit different. Cut some of that off. That was a little too much, I think. That stuff you make such a mess, but sometimes you just need it. It just looks good in certain projects, you know, you have to have it. Okay, now I'm going to put my ribbon and my chick, and then these are going to be done. I really, really like these with my decor. They look so good. I thought about like putting something on them, but I didn't want to overdo it. Sometimes I think less is perfect. Like I don't want to put a bunch of stuff on it, you know? Some things I do, other things I don't. I think of the perfect little embellishment and it looks good. And I love these. I think these are adorable, absolutely adorable. I hope you guys like them as much as I do because I'm just in love with them. Okay, here's on to my third DIY. Now, I had already went down, I'd already picked the board that I was going to use, which is a wood round from Dollar Tree. It was in the $3 in the plus. I've had it in my stash for a little while. And I went on my silhouette and I was looking for something like Silly Rabbit Easters for Jesus. You know, I was looking for something like that when I came across this one. It's not about the bunny, it's about the lamb. And I really, really liked it. And what's really funny about this, well, not like funny, haha, but funny like ironic, is that Tammy from Happiness Created just sent me a stencil. And the stencil is something about being from the 99 and the lamb. And I know it's in the book of Matthew. So I am going to go read that because sometime, you know, this weekend, before this weekend's up, because I just feel like Tammy and I were laughing that, you know, here's my sign. There's something in that I need to read. I don't know. There's something in the Bible about I need to look at, because how is it that I made this same DIY the same day I opened a package from her that had that stencil in there? It was just so crazy to me. You know, sometimes stuff's right in front of your face. So, okay, so I painted the board in cashew. And like I said, it was just one of those $3 boards. I did cut the stencil down because I wanted it to fit on the board a certain way. Yeah. It's not about the bunny. It's not the bunny, it's the lamb. That's what it says. Now, when I got done with this, when I get all of my, you know, stencil, or not my stencil, my silhouette vinyl down, you know, I'm like, there's something, I just need something else on it. Excuse me. I needed something else on it. And so what I did was I went and looked for like ribbon, but there wasn't enough space really. Like the, you know, the saying took up the whole board really. So I was like, what can I put on this? Maybe some half beads. So I went round and round and round. And then I had these stencils that or not stencils, I'm sorry, transfers that I got off Amazon that are much smaller than I ever thought they were when I bought them. But They're Easter ones, so it definitely had some lambs in there. And so I put some flowers and a bow, and I just try to make it look a little, just have a little color to it. You know, I didn't want it to just be all black and cashew. So I put a little bow, a really pretty blue bow on the lamb, and then I put some flowers all across the board, and I love it. I really think this project is so, I don't know, it just speaks to me, and I just love it. I really do. I had to go through all of my flowers to see what I could find that would fit on the board properly and look good. And I think I nailed it. Now, okay, as you can see here, I swear I thought I put, I'm telling you, I thought I put the lamb on right. I don't know if it's the way we've got it hung or if I've got it, you know, I don't know. I think it's probably the way we have it hung. We kept trying to move the nails to get it to hang just right. But here it is. I love it. I think it looks so cute. You see, I tilted, as soon as I tilted my camera a little bit, it looks perfect. So that tells me that it's the way we have it hung on the wall. But, isn't it so cute? I just love the flowers and the bow and the big lamb. Oh, I love it. Okay, here is the project that I was super excited. I had this was the first idea I had. So I took a big round board from Dollar Tree, you know, a Valentine's one, and I took a smaller one that has, like, you know, from spring on it from a couple years ago. Okay, I wanted to paint the one big one green, and I painted that one cashew because I want to make that one a bunny, and the back one to just be my background. Okay. You guys, I'm so sorry. I was in so much pain when I did this video. I didn't even miss that I had this turned sideways, but it's only this little section here of me doing this that you're going to see the whole video sideways for a few minutes. I searched my silhouette to find the perfect bunny I wanted, but this bunny didn't have eyes. And I was like, okay, that's all right. I'll just put some eyes on it. Not a big deal. So when as I get this together, you're going to realize that, okay, here's where I put the foam in. Okay. I wanted the board in the back, the styrofoam, or the floral foam rather, right there. I wanted to put flowers in that, right? And then the bunny on top. Here's where I'm making the ears. Like, this is my whole idea, and I'm just loving it. I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be great. I was in a lot of pain doing this video, so I think I probably rushed it a little bit. But, you know, here I go, and I'm going to put, I don't know why I made those so straight. Bunny ears aren't, like, straight up like that. I should have curved the bunny ears. So, in a minute, when you see the project, before I show you the final project where I fixed a little bit, this bunny looks like the Chucky bride of bunnies. He was looking so creepy, and so I did fix him before I show you the final reveal. But I just had this idea that it just didn't come out the way I wanted to, and instead of doing this video when I did, I should have waited until my back had time to heal a little bit, and I probably, you know, would have taken the time to fix the things I didn't like. But it is a cute DIY. It's a cute idea, you know, and then when I fix his eyes, you're going to see that it comes out pretty cute. But at first I was like, no, this is awful. His ears are like straight up, and I don't know. Okay, I could have even left him without eyes. It would have looked better than what I do right here. Wait till you see what I do. Oh, it's awful. It's just awful, you guys, awful. Oh, I can't wait to see where I fix it, okay? Okay, so I glue his glasses on. Okay, now I'm going to start sticking the foam. Here's where it goes back to the normal. Okay, so now I'm taking all my flowers now. I've got the floral foam glued to my back board. And now I'm just getting all my flowers in it. I so like it so much better now. If I would have left it the way I had it, I just wasn't happy with it. But now that I've changed his eyes, yeah, I think it looks a lot better. And I just wish I would have made his ears round instead of straight, like, triangles. They were like really skinny triangles, and that's not what a bunny's ears looks like. So I keep trying to make sure that, you know, I'm going to be able to fit my face on top, right? Because this isn't going to do any good if I can't get the front board on, right? So I've got all these flowers in there, but it's not going to work if the front board doesn't go on. Okay, so then I think, oh, let me fix it. Let me put a little white in there. It looks terrible. Okay, now here's the final reveal. Okay, I took some baby hearts and I colored them black, and then I put some little white in them. Doesn't his face just look so much better? It doesn't look creepy. It looks like a really nice, pretty DIY. I wish I could have fixed his ears, but, you know, it is what it is sometimes. That's why I shared him last. You guys, go check out the playlist. Check everybody out. Thank you so much for being here, and happy Easter that's on its way. Don't forget to hit the like button. Think about subscribing, and go check out all these fabulous, fabulous ladies. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy crafting!